Okay, so now for this section, we're going to play around with parallel and perpendicular lines and come up with different word problems so that we can actually have a grasp of what they are about. A quick review: parallel lines, they have same slope, and perpendicular lines, they have these relations when it comes to their slope. So one is negative reciprocal of the other one, or you can have it that when you multiply the two slopes, you'll end up getting -1. All right, so let's look at an example. So here is a given equation for you: y equals -2/5 x minus 1. The first thing is that we need to come up with the equation of a line that is parallel to it. And I did say an equation because in terms of parallel, there could be 4,000 billions, infinitely many of them. The slope of the two lines, ML1, must equal to ML2. So what is the slope here? The slope of the first is -2/5, and you know that. That's the slope of ML1. Great. Now that you know, so that's that right here. That's the slope, the coefficient of x, right? So what is the slope for the second line? So ML2 will be the same, -2/5. That will be ML2. Now let's write the equation of that, or one of the equations. Now remember that the y-intercept is immaterial at this point, so we can write y equals -2/5 x, and now I can change the y-intercept to anything I want. +2. You didn't like +2? You can put in whatever you want in here. It could have been -5. It could have been -20. It could have been 4 million. It doesn't matter. So this is one of the equations, and you can come up with billions more. For perpendicular line, so we know now that the slope is -2/5, but we also know that when we multiply the two slopes, we should get -1. Or you can use the m1 equal to -1/m2. So what we can do, we can use a negative reciprocal. So ML2, first thing first, so you just flip these two as a negative reciprocal. So first is 5/2. And then we have to, and there's a negative in front of it, which is, this is the negative. I'm going to bring it down right here. But for the actual perpendicular, we need to have a negative in front as well. This is the negative right there. Okay, so negative reciprocal of the original. And when we do the math, what do we get? We get +5/2. That would be the slope of the second line that is perpendicular to the first line. Excellent. Now let's write up what we want. So y equals, again, the y-intercept is not important for this, so you just have to make sure that you write the slope accurately, and from this point on you can choose any y-intercept you want. So +1, great. You don't even have to, that's one example, by the way. In this case is one example, but it could be a couple more examples as well, because you could have any other line that is parallel to this line, 5/2x + 1. That will basically be perpendicular to the line -2/5 x minus 1, because the line goes left and right forever. That's the line that goes forever. So we can have that. All right, so that's one of the examples. So here is another example. Find the equation of the line through this point -1, 5, which is perpendicular to the line that is given to you in general form. So the very first thing you have to do, you need to basically find the slope of this line before anything else. Then we'll talk about everything else. So the first thing first, you need to set that up as the slope-intercept form. So go ahead and change this general form to the slope-intercept form by isolating y. We've done this before, so you go ahead and do that. Pause the video and give that a try and come back to it. Okay, I got one step down. We got -2y equals -3x plus 12. And then the last step is we need to get rid of the -2 to isolate y. So our equation now is positive 3 half x, negative divided by negative is positive. Be careful with that. 12 divided by minus 2 is minus 6. So we have this equation. Great. Now, what is the slope? So let's call that's a line 1. The slope here is 3 over 2. Great. Now we found the slope. Now we can go ahead and now answer the question. The question, first of all, is that it says come up with an equation of a line that is perpendicular to this line. So we need another line. So let's call that L2. And L2 is perpendicular to L1. That means now we have to come up with the slope of the line 2, but the slope of line 2, we know what that is because we have the slope of line 1, and the slope of line 2 and line 1, they are related like this, -1 over, remember, negative reciprocal, right? So ML2 is -1 over ML1, slope of line 1. So basically negative reciprocal. So remember, you flip the 3 half, becomes 2/3, and then negative in front. That is the slope of the line 2. And then we need to do one more thing. To get an equation of a line, we have to come up with two components, two major components. One is the slope, the other one is y-intercept. Okay, two things we need to know. Well, slope we got, b we don't have, but we do have x and y because we have this coordinate right here. And so what we can do, we are going to plug in the x and y value that we have as a coordinate into the equation. The only thing that is missing now will be b. B will be the only one that is missing, and then we're going to solve for b and then rewrite the equation. So let's do that. Okay, and once you plug in 5 for y and -1 for x, because that was the coordinate that was given to us, now we get this equation. Our job is to solve for b. So here is the last part. So 5 equals positive 2/3 plus b, and then you subtract 2/3 from both sides, and b will be 5 minus 2/3, and then you can subtract the 2, that's 5 over 1, right? Do the math and you will get 13 over 3. When you do the math in this one, you're just subtracting these two fractions. Don't forget the lowest common denominator, but that's what you will get. All right, now that we have this, we go back and we're going to use the original y equal to mx plus b, rewrite the equation. Y equals m was -2/3 x, and then b was plus 13 over 3, and that will be your equation that is perpendicular, equation of the line that is perpendicular to the line that was given to you at the beginning, 3x minus 2y minus 12.